Yo, check the calendar. It's June 2025. The world's watching, barely breathing, just trying to survive. They called it a nation united, free and bold, but the story rewritten, a future bought and sold. This ain't no fiction, this the truth from the street. America's burning, can you feel the heat? The problem ain't just chaos, a system in distress. The problem when you peel it back is the man in the West Wing address. Remember 16, they laughed, said it's a phase. He rode that golden escalator through a nationalist haze. America first, a banner, a hateful decree. Then travel bans hit, no Muslims welcome, you see. Kids in cages, a border wall rising high. Families torn apart beneath the tear-stained sky. He called the press enemy, truth became a lie. Ignored the warnings, watched the pandemic fly. 500,000 dead before the New Year's turn, while he played golf and watched the whole damn country burn. Impeachment came a joke, a political charade. The rules were broken, the foundations betrayed. Then came the big lie, shouted from the stage, ignited the fire, turned a new historical page. January 6, 2021, he pointed the compass, said your work's not done. Congress on lockdown, democracy under siege, a coup in the making, the ultimate blasphemy. The world watched stunned as the Capitol bled, but half the nation still believed what he said.
When the problem is the president, the whole damn system bans. When the problem is the president, freedom's on its ends. The problem is the blacked out cars, the silent sudden raids. The problem is the broken trust, democracy degrades. The problem is the burning flags, the cities in the street. The problem is the monster on the Oval Office seat. The problem is the president, yeah, the villain's got a name, and the world is watching as America's in flames.
Biden came next, tried to heal, tried to mend, infrastructure relief, but the cracks wouldn't end. The whispers of MAGA, the culture wars bit a fight. Seeds of division still festered in the night. Then 2024, the cycle returned. He won it again, a lesson unlearned. January 20th, 2025, he took the throne, a second non-consecutive, the dictator's tone. Project 2025, blueprints for control, a unitary executive to swallow every soul. Purging federal ranks, inspectors general purged in the night. Loyal to demanded, extinguishing every light. Feds accountable only to him, no checks, no debate. A march to authoritarianism, sealing the nation's fate. They promised largest deportation operation in history. 1 million a year, breaking every treaty. 10,000 troops on the border by March, they were there. Deporting Venezuelans breathing in fear. Ending parole programs, the vulnerable's last hope. Detention capacity growing, no room to cope. January 29th, Alabama streets ablaze. February 2nd, LA rising in the furious days. Student walkouts from Pasadena to the coast, protesting the raids haunted by immigrant ghosts. But June came fast, the heat rose higher. ICE raids hit LA, fanning the civil fire. June 6th, LA fashion district flashbangs and concrete. 100 car dragged through the bleeding street. June 7, Paramount, 1,000 strong. Clashes escalating, where did we go wrong? Then Trump deployed the guard, 2,000 strong. Without the governor's consent, where do we belong? 60 years, no federalization without a state's plea. Now troops on our soil, a domestic tyranny. June 8, Los Angeles, burning cars in the street. Tear gas and rubber bullets, bitter defeat. California leaders crying, federal overreach. A dictator's playbook within our reach. Supreme Court bending, judicial back and forth, allowing the tyranny. Moving south then north, FCC and DOJ hunting media down. Blacklisting outlets, silencing every sound. Anti-white racism prosecuted, a twisted new law. Ending anti-LGBT rights, a nation in awe. Freedom Institute, V demonstrants, they all declare America's authoritarian, a chilling cold stare. No democratic guardrails, just a broken bloody scene. The world once watched in envy, now they watch it's obscene. The Gulf of America, censorship, the whispers of dread. Judges behind bars, the innocent fled. Secretive raids to avoid transparency. This ain't freedom, this ain't liberty. The problem is the president, the problem is the fear. The problem is the silence when we should be screaming clear. The problem is the chains when we once stood tall and free. The problem is the